Yes, Swati has also joined now. Yes, Karthik, Akshat, you can unmute yourself. Keep the camera always on.
Sir, unmute.
Yes, yes, good. Swati, why are you muted?
Sir, she's not mute.
And now it is not a mute. Earlier it was. How are you, Swati?
Fine, sir.
You finished your lunch or not yet?
Sir, I just ate.
Acha, just finished. Akshat?
सर मैं भी अभी जस्ट ज्वाइन करने से पहले खत्म किया।
अच्छी बात है।
सर
कार्तिक,
अभी
आरोही?
स्कूल से आते हुए लेट हो गए इसलिए।
अच्छा, today
Sir, I
we
have
can
doubts, sir. Few questions.
doubt from the previous topic, arithmetic progression.
No, sir. Like
Then,
homework.
so homework is that arithmetic progression only, right?
Yes, sir.
Anyway, we will take that separately as we planned. No, we will start with a new topic as discussed. Okay.
Yes,
And
sir.
whenever you have a doubt, you can try to join 15 minutes early if required. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That will be better. Okay. So today we will be starting with a new topic, that is quadratic equation. Have you heard the name at least before, everyone?
Yes, sir.
All right. So today we will be talking about quadratic equations, and today it will be more about, you have to listen a lot. Okay. Like today, a lot of listenings will be there that you people have to concentrate. Tomorrow also it will be similar. Day after tomorrow it will be more and more and more of problem solving. Okay. Today you have to just observe how I am solving what I'm solving. So first we will be talking about introductions of quadratic equations, like what is a quadratic equation, and then there are something known as like, if any quadratic equation is given to us, how do we solve it? So actually there are three methods. One of the method is called as factorization method. Another method is called as completing the square method. Actually, this is not part of the syllabus. The what I'm telling you, the way we solve the quadratic equation by completing the square, that is not part of the syllabus, but it is very advisable, very much recommended that you should learn it. Are you getting it? So we will
Yes,
be
sir.
discussing that as well, because this is a must. I don't know why CBSE people has deleted this one. They should not have deleted, because there is lots of application of this. 11th, everywhere you will be using this. And then there is another method of solving any quadratic equation by formula. There is a direct formula. So if any quadratic equation is given to you, you can use just the formula and you can get the answer. And after that, there is something known as nature of roots, which we will be discussing, and then we will have some more and more problems. Okay. So all right then. So let's start with the introductions part. First, we will learn what is a quadratic equation. And again, I tell you, whenever I am telling something, whenever I am speaking, whenever I am explaining something, make sure that you focus on listening and understanding, not on writing. Writing part, you can do it later, or even I can share the notes. You can just note it down later if required. Is that all right?
Yes,
Focus
sir.
on listening and understanding. If you get any doubts, you tell me there only. Okay. All right. So before we start with any quadratic equation, suppose if I give you any simple equations, let's say 2x minus 5 is equals to 13, 15, right? Now, if I ask you to solve these equations, what is the answer? Tell me, Karthik.
Sir, the answer is 10.
10, right? You will get the value of x is equals to 10. What do you mean by the 10?
Sir.
Yeah. Yes, Swati?
कुछ नहीं।
Yeah, tell me, Karthik, if you are telling the answer is 10, what does it mean? What do you mean by the 10?
Sir, x is equal to 10, sir. By
So what is
substituting
the meaning
10.
of that?
Sir, it means that when you substitute 10 in place of x, you get 15, sir.
Yes, very good. So what happens when somebody has given me any equation, right? Like 2x minus 5 is equals to 15. And when we solve the equations, whatever the answer we get, what does it mean? It means that that answer, if you back substitute in the given equation, left hand side and right hand side will be same. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Same way, suppose if I give you any equation like this, x squared minus 5x plus plus 6 is equals to 0, right? Suppose if I give any equation here. So the answer for this equation, there will be two answers actually, not only one. In the previous equation, if you saw just now, we got only one answer for x is equals to 10, right? But when you solve this equation, you will get two values of x. One of the value of x is equals to 2 and another value of x is equals to 3. So what does it mean? It means that when you substitute x is equals to 2 in this equation, or even if you substitute x is equals to 3 in the equation, left hand side will become 0 as it is right hand side. We can just verify it, okay? So this is 2 square minus 5 times 2 plus 6. So that is how much? 4 minus 10 plus 6. So that is nothing but 10 minus 10, that is equals to 0. So yes, we can say that the solution of this equation x is equals to 2 is valid. Yes or no, Akshay?
Sir.
Same way, if I substitute x is equals to 3 in this equation, so what will happen? 3 square minus 5 times 3 plus 6. So if you simplify it, how much do you get? 9 minus 15 plus 6. So that is nothing but 15 minus 15, that is equals to 0. Yes or no? And that's what we were expecting, because right hand side it is 0. Yes or no, Akshay?
Yes, sir.
All right. So what is happening here? If you see in these equations, you are getting two values of x. Yes or no? So please understand important thing. When we say that x is equals to 2 is the solution or x is equals to 3 is the solution, it means that when you substitute x is equals to 2 in this equation or x is equals to 3 in this equation, left hand side and right hand side will become same, right? Now, another important thing you have to understand the word, this root or solution, both are same thing. Sometimes we will tell that solve this equation, find the roots of this equation or find the solution of this equation. All are the same thing. Is that all right? All are synonyms, okay? Now, as you have studied in grade 9 as well, if any equation is of this form, that is 2x minus 5 is equals to something, let's say 11. So what kind of equation it is, Akshay?
Sir, binomial equation.
Binomial, matlab I'm talking about linearity. Do you remember there in
Linear
polynomial?
equation, sir.
Yes, it is nothing but a linear equation. Why, Karthik? Tell me.
Sir, because there's only one value of x in the.
No,
There's
no, no,
only
no, no.
one variable, sir.
Because
No,
there are,
no.
sir, the
Tell me.
variable power is 1.
Yes, very good. The correct answer is why this equation is called as linear equation, because the power on the variable is 1, right? See here, if nothing is mentioned, it means the power is 1. Are you getting it? So same way, you might have seen some more examples like this. 2x square minus 5x plus 10 is equals to 0. Something like this you might have seen in a polynomial, right?
Yes, sir.
In polynomial, there is no equals to sign. When equals to signs comes into the picture, it becomes an
Equation.
equation. Yes, very good. So this kind of equation is called as Swati?
Quadratic.
Yes, quadratic equation. Why it
Quadratic.
is quadratic equation?
Sir, because
Because
the
they get
variable.
x to the power 2. Variable
Yes,
x value
the
2.
highest power on the variable. See, observe here one more confusion many of the students get. Here, if you see the variable is x here as well as here, right? But you have to always look at the highest power on the variable. If nothing is mentioned, it means it is 1 and sorry.
Agree.
Here it is 1 and here it is 2. So if you look at the highest power on the variable, it is 2 and hence it is a quadratic equation. Is that all right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion, Arohi?
No, sir.
Always remember this, any equation, an equation, an equation which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0 is called as quadratic equation. Are you getting it? Any equation which is of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0 is called as quadratic equation. Now you will ask, sir, what is the a here doing? What is b? What is c? So always remember a, b, and c are some numbers, constants. Okay, are you getting it? These are nothing but some kinds of constant, and there is a condition: the value of a cannot be 0. Do you know why?
Or else it would become a linear equation.
Yes. Why the condition is there? The a value, coefficient of x square can never be 0, because if it becomes 0, so 0 times x square will become 0, right? Then you will remain with bx plus c equals to 0. Yes or no? So the value of a should not be 0 at all. Is that all right?
Yes,
Now, if
sir.
you take some examples of the quadratic equation. So, for example, if I take here 2x square plus 11x minus 3 is equals to 0. Yes, so this is a quadratic equation. Yes or no? Even if I just take like this, minus 5x square minus or plus 1 is equals to 0. This is also a quadratic equation. Why? Because highest power, you should always look for the highest power on the variable. Whenever you have any variable, and if the highest power on the variable, if it is 2, then it is a quadratic equation, and that is the reason this is a quadratic equation. Even if I write like this, 9x square minus 3x or 35x is equals to 0, this is also nothing but a quadratic equation. Why? Because the highest power on the variable, here also x is there, here also x is there, but if you look at the highest power on the variable, it is 2, and hence this is also a quadratic equation. Anybody has any doubt till now?
No, sir.
Now, even if I
Good.
just write just x square is equals to 0, this is also nothing but a quadratic equation. Yes or no? This is also nothing but a quadratic equation. Why? Because this is a equation in which the highest power on the variable x is 2, right? And that is the reason this is a quadratic equation. Any doubt, Arohi, in visualizing whether it is a quadratic equation or not?
No, sir.
All right. So let me ask you a simple questions to all of you. Suppose if I give you like this, x times x minus 5 is equals to x square. Tell me whether this is a quadratic equation or not.
Yes,
No,
sir.
sir. No, sir. It's
पहले हाँ
not.
वाले कितने हो? How many of yes? Raise your
Oh,
hand.
no. No.
अच्छा, Arohi
No,
is
sir.
telling it is yes. It is a quadratic equation.
Sir, the
No.
highest power is 2, sir.
No, 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 no. So see, this is the major
Cancel हो जाएगा.
misconception many of the students they have. What you have to
X
do
square
before you decide whether it is a quadratic equation or not, you try to rearrange the terms, and everything you bring on the left hand side and right hand side remain only 0. That way you try to rearrange. So what happens here? X, if you multiply by x, you will get here x square. Then x, if you multiply by minus 5, so you will get minus 5, and right hand side is equals to x square. Now this x square from the right hand side, if you bring on the left hand side, what will you get? X square minus 5x minus x square is equals to 0. So what will happen? This x square and this minus x square gets cancelled it out. You remain only with minus 5x is equals to 0. Is it a quadratic equation now? No, because the highest power on the variable now it is 1. So this is nothing but a linear equation. So always remember, whenever any equation is given to you, and if you have to observe whether it is a quadratic equation or not, first you simplify as much as possible and bring everything on the left hand side, and right hand side keep only 0, right? And then decide whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt still here?
No, sir.
All right. So first, what we are going to do, we are going to learn. We will be given with various equations. We have to decide whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Okay. So I will be solving some 5, 6 questions, and after that you can practice it. So first, listens very carefully. Okay. So now if you see here, the question says that check whether the following are quadratic equations. So what is the equation given to us? That is x minus 2 whole square plus 1 is equals to 2x minus 3. So first of all, what we have to do, I think everybody knows the formula of a minus b whole square, right? So a minus b. Anybody who doesn't know the formula of a minus b, do you know, Akshat? A minus b whole square. Do you know the
Yes,
formula,
sir.
Akshay?
Yes,
What
sir.
is the formula? Tell me.
A minus B all square equals to A square, A square plus B square minus 2AB.
Yes, a square plus b square minus 2ab, right? So what happens? Same formula we will apply here to expand x minus 2 whole square. So this is nothing but x square plus 2 square minus 2 into x into 2, right? And that is a plus 1 is also there. So plus 1, and that is equals to 2x minus 3, right? Now, if you simplify it, you will get x square plus 4. 2 into 2 is 4. So this is minus
Minus
6x plus 1. That is equals to 2x minus
Sir,
3.
minus 6x minus 2x
Acha,
minus 4x.
minus 4x. Yes, yes, it is minus 4x. Sorry. This is nothing but minus 4x. So if you simplify further, x is square, this is 4 plus 1 is 5. So x is square plus 5 minus 4x, that is equals to 2x minus 3. But what I told, everything you bring on the left hand side. So what will you get?
X square,
X square plus 5
6x.
minus 4x, and this plus 2x if you bring on the left hand
Minus
side,
2x.
that is minus 2x, and this
Plus 3.
minus 3 if you bring on the left hand side, that is plus 3, equals to
0.
remains as it is, nothing remains on the right, and that is the reason it is 0. Now you have to just simplify. So x
X square plus
square,
8 minus 6x.
yes, x square 5 plus 3 is 8, and this is minus 4x minus 2x is
6x.
minus 6x is equals to 0. But if you remember, I told you, no, standard quadratic equation, how do we write? First write the x square related terms, then x related terms, and then constant term. So we will write in the standard form as x square minus 6x plus 8 is equals to 0.
0.
So now you can see that yes, it is a quadratic equation.
Yes, sir.
Why? Because the highest power on the variable, it is 2, right?
Yes, sir.
Now another important question I am adding from my side, although this is not part of the question. So if you look at this question in a standard form, we know that quadratic equation is nothing but ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0, right? So if you
Yes, sir.
compare this equation with the standard form of the quadratic equations, what is the value of a?
1. 1.
Very good. What is the value of b?
Minus 6.
Very good. What is the
Minus
6?
8. Swati said 6. सर मतलब माइनस बोल चुके थे तो मैंने 6.
अच्छा 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 अच्छा, ठीक है. बी केयरफुल विद द प्लस माइनस, क्योंकि मैं जानता हूं ना बच्चे लोग को सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम लाइफ में प्लस माइनस ही होते हैं, सबसे ज्यादा प्रॉब्लम, इसलिए वेरी केयरफुल. तो यू अंडरस्टैंड राइट कि यस दिस इज द क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, यस और नो? So before we decide any equation is a quadratic equation or not, we have to first simplify it, rearrange the terms, and then tell whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Okay. So same way, if we do the next question, what will happen? We have x times of x plus 1. This is plus 8, and that is equals to right hand side. Okay, one more important formula. Arohi, you tell me, have you studied this formula? A plus b multiplied by a minus b. Have you studied this formula?
Yes, sir.
What is the formula? Tell me, Arohi.
A square minus B square.
Very good. A plus B into A minus B is nothing but A square minus B square. So using the same
12 plus
formula,
6 I
it is
got.
of the form A plus B into A minus
plus
B. That is nothing but A square minus B square, right? So now if you simplify this one, so this will be x square plus x plus 8, and that is equals to x square minus 4. Now we know that everything we have to bring on the left hand side. So you will get here x square plus x plus 8 minus x square plus 4, and that is equals to 0. Now if you observe carefully, this x square and this minus x square will get cancel it out, right? So you remain only with x as it is, and 8 plus 4 is 12. So 8x plus 12 is equals to 0. Tell me, Karthik, is it a quadratic equation or not?
No, sir, it's a linear equation.
Very good. Do you understand, Arohi? It is not a quadratic equation.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So the answer is no. In the first one, the answer was yes.
Yes.
All right. Any doubts in these two questions? Any formula doubt? Anybody? Very good. Try to do this question, everyone yourself. And if I ask, then only tell the answers. Don't be in a hurry. Do everyone yourself.
Sir, हो गया.
All right, good. Everyone
Done,
finish it
sir.
off. I think these concepts you must have studied in grade 9 polynomial topic, right? Whether it is a quadratic
Yes, sir.
polynomial
Yes, sir.
or not, then find the value of A, B, and C, everything, right? Yes.
Sir,
Yes.
okay.
Tell me answer, Arohi. Is it a quadratic or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the final equation do you get?
X square plus 3x minus 1 equal to 0.
Very good. So what is the value of A?
A is 1
B,
plus 3
C.
minus 4.
Everyone got the same answer?
Yes, sir.
All right. Shall we move to the next? Karthik, do you have any doubt?
No, sir.
All right. Try the next question, everyone. Whomever I ask, that will only tell. If you don't know the formula, you can ask. Karthik, do you know the formula of A plus B whole cubed?
Yes, sir.
Tell me.
Sir, A cube plus B cube plus 3A square B plus 3AB square.
Very good. Go ahead. Keep it up.
Sir, हो गया.
Let everyone finishes. I hope everybody got it. Tell me, Swati, what is your answer? Is it a quadratic or not, first of all?
Yes, sir.
Okay, what is the equation you got?
6x square plus 12x plus 12.
इतना लंबा चौड़ा आएगा नहीं क्या? मेरे को लगता है कुछ इजी में आएगा.
So
What is
like
your
अलग
answer,
अलग.
Akshay? Huh?
So 2x square plus 4x plus 12.
All right, I think मतलब कुछ confusion है बच्चे को. So let's understand. सबका आंसर different आ रहा है, right? तो concentrate.
Sir, it's the same, sir.
Sorry?
मेरा
It's the
स्वाति
same, sir.
नहीं, इसमें क्या है ना कि you should always, whenever any equation is given to you, you should always write in the most simplified form, right?
Sir,
So what
6x
happens
square
if you
plus
observe
12x.
carefully?
Sir, x square plus 2x plus 2 is equal to 0.
X square plus 2x plus 2 equals to 0 is wrong answer.
sir 6 square
Okay,
6x.
everybody. Now, okay, listen. Concentrate. Yeah, then everyone afterwards, you can check and you can tell me where it went wrong, okay? So your equation is given to you as x plus 2 whole cube is equals to x cube minus 4. But if you look at the left hand side, it is of the form a plus b whole cube, right? So a plus b whole cube can be written as a cube plus b cube plus 3a square b plus 3ab square. This formula is a must to do this question. So it is of the form a plus b whole cube. So that is a cube plus b cube plus 3a square into b, sorry, b is 2 here, plus 3 into a into b square, and that is nothing but x cube minus 4. Now if you simplify a bit of it, so what will you get? X cube is as it is, plus 8 is as it is. This is plus 6x square plus 2 square is 4 times 3 is 12 times x. That is nothing but x cube minus 4. Now what you can do, everything from the right hand side, you can bring on the left hand side, right? So you, sorry, here it will be cube.
x square दो बार लिखा है.
Here it will be cube. So now what happens? This x cube remains as it is, plus 8 remains as it is, plus 6x square remains as it is, plus 12x remains as it is, and this x cube from the right hand side, if you bring on the left hand side, that is minus x cube, minus 4 if you bring on the left hand side, that is plus 4, and that is equals to 0. Now if you concentrate here, this x cube and this minus x cube can be cancel it out, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Now if you simplify further, this 8 plus 4 can be written as 12, then plus 6x square is as it is, plus 12x is as it is, that is equals to 0 as it is, yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Any confusion?
सर यही तो बोला था सर.
अच्छा यही बोले थे क्या?
हाँ,
लेकिन
sir.
okay, I thought, okay, one more important thing what you have to learn from here, first thing is that you
Standard
need to
form.
rearrange the terms in the standard form as 6x square plus 12x plus 12 is equals to 0, yes or no? But still your answer is not complete. What happens, although it is not compulsory, but it is definitely advisable. Whenever any common thing is there from all of the terms, you must take it. So here what I'm going to do, 6 I will take common to every terms, okay? So you will get x square plus 2x plus 2, and that is equals to 0. Now 6 which is multiplied on the left hand side, if I take to the right hand side, it will be
Divide.
0 upon 6, that is 0. So you will get here as x square plus 2x plus 2 is equals to 0. Are you getting it? So this is the most simplified form of this equation. So you can see that yes, this is definitely a quadratic equation. Yes or no?
गलत हुआ.
क्या गलत हुए थे बताओ?
6/6 को 2 लिखा मैंने.
किसको लिखे 2?
6/6.
6/6 2 होता है क्या?
तभी मेरा 2x square plus 2x plus 2 आया.
अच्छा अच्छा, नहीं नहीं नहीं, अभी समझ में आ गया ना ये. नाउ इफ यू कंपेयर दिस विद द स्टैंडर्ड फॉर्म ऑफ ए क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन, दैट इज ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, what will you get? You will get the value
A1.
of a is equals to 1, value of b is
B
equals to 2,
C
and
equals to
c is
2.
equals to also 2.
2.
Swati, you understood, right? You should always give the answer in the most simplified form, right?
Yes, sir.
Sir, this is what I told, sir. Sir,
Okay,
can you hear
Baba.
me?
Oh, yes, yes, I can hear you, Karthik. Yes, because I have told without calculation, no. So might be somewhere I would have done some calculation mistake in my mind. So now you understand, everyone.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
All right, good. तो लेते हैं एक question और one more question. Okay, this we will come back. This we will come back. Yeah, try this question. Everyone, please try these questions very clearly. Take your time. Don't commit any calculation mistake.
Sir, हो गया.
All right. हो गया. Let everyone finishes. So now you are comfortable, right? If any equation is given to you, you can judge, yes, it is a quadratic equation or it is not a quadratic
done.
equation, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, yes. Let everyone finishes.
Sir, done.
All right. So what is the answer, Arohi? It is yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Answer is yes. Okay, we will check it out. So you tell me, what is the final equation you got, Arohi?
X cube plus 7 equal to 0.
X cube.
Oh no, I wrote cube.
Okay.
I meant square, I wrote cube. X
Sorry, I
square plus
didn't. X square.
X square plus 7, I wrote cube accidentally.
Okay, so what is the final answer you are getting now? X square.
X square plus 7 equal to 0.
X square plus 7 equals to 0. Everybody got the same answer?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All
Yes,
right.
sir.
Arohi, tell me, what is the value of A?
A is 1.
What is the value of B
7.
7.
and C?
0.
0.
0.
No,
No, it
B
is
is,
wrong.
sir, B
Yes.
is 0, C is 7.
That's what I was about to tell everybody. See, please understand here, in this equation, what is the standard form of equation? Ax square plus bx plus
By
c is equals to 0, right? What is A? A
Sir,
is
B,
nothing
Y
but
na,
the
sir.
by standard form of a quadratic equation, how it looks like? Ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0, right?
चलो छोड़ दी.
Yes. So everybody understand? Standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. What is A? A is nothing but the coefficient of x square. Are you getting it?
Yes,
What
sir.
is A? A is the coefficient of x square. Any confusion? And what is B? B is nothing but the coefficient of x. Are you getting it?
Yes.
B is nothing but the coefficient of x. And what is C? C is nothing but just the constant term. Are you getting it?
Yes,
C
sir.
is nothing but the just constant term. So if you compare with the standard form of this quadratic equation, here A is nothing but 1, right? Is there any X related terms here, Arohi? No, right? There is no X related terms. It means that B is 0, right? It
Yes.
means that B is 0. And C, the constant term is 7. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So B value is not 7. B value is 0. C value is 7. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Let's take another question. Everyone, please do it properly.
Done, sir.
Everyone, please do it very clearly.
Sir, done.
Sir, done.
All right. So is it a quadratic equation, Arohi?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is the equation you got, Swati?
गायब हो गई
वो तो muted पे है लेकिन I
नहीं
don't
गई
know.
होगी
Tell me the answer, Karthik.
Sir, x square minus 3x plus 6.
सर को
That's it.
minus 4x plus x सर
मेरे को
Minus-
minus 4x plus 6 आया.
Okay, please check it.
Sir.
And another important thing, you have to make sure equals to 0 is very important. If
Yes,
you
sir.
don't write equals to 0, it is not a equation, it becomes a polynomial. Please
Polynomial.
understand, this is not a equation, it is a polynomial. Understand the difference properly. Polynomial means there will not be equals to 0, but in equation, it will always have equals to something. Are you getting it?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Sir.
So if you look at, tell me, Akshat.
मैंने बोला सर
Acha, all right. So now if you understand here, this equation is given to you as x square minus 2x, and right hand side, if you open the bracket, this is minus 2 into 3 is minus 6, and minus 2 into minus x is plus 2x, right? Now what you have to do, everything bring on the left hand side of the equation. So this x square is as it is, minus 2x is as it is, minus 6 will become plus 6, and plus 2x will become minus 2x, that is equals to 0. Any confusion till here?
no sir
Now if you understand carefully, x square remains
square
as it
minus
is,
4.
minus 2x will become minus 4x, and this is plus 6 remains as it is, and equals to 0 remains as it is. Now if you compare this quadratic equation with the standard form of a quadratic equation, that is ax square plus bx plus c is equals to 0. Here the value of a is nothing but 1, the value of b is minus 4, and the value of c is equals to 6. Any confusion, Karthik? Now,
No, sir.
what went wrong earlier?
Nothing, sir. I didn't multiply 2 with x, sir.
Okay, so now you understand the mistakes you can take care now, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Did you get the same answer, Swati?
yes sir
Arohi, do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Akshat, do you understand?
yes sir
Good. Let's take another question. Try to do this question. Work it slowly. Chances are very high to commit mistake here. You have to check the given equation whether it is a quadratic equation or not.
done sir
अच्छे से करो, हो गया?
हाँ sir
All right, let everyone finishes. Please understand, be very careful with this question, especially with the plus minus sign.
done
All right.
फिर से छोड़ दी
वो पता नहीं, I think there might be some network issues. But every class it happens with her. I don't know why. Done, Karthik?
Done.
All
Yes,
right,
sir.
Arohi is doing. In the meantime, you can check your working. Hope you have not committed mistake this time. Swati, you are playing the game
Sir.
hide and seek.
सर इधर थोड़ा एयरटेल का चल रहा है सर.
Okay, okay. I think from the day one that problem is happening. Joining, disjoining.
नहीं सर अभी ठीक हुआ था बीच में फिर से
Okay.
अचानक.
All right, no problem. Have you finished this question, Swati?
Yes sir.
All right, Arohi, please finish it off.
Yes, sir.
Go slow, write each and every step in detail. You will get it.
Oh, yes, sir.
All right. Is it a quadratic equation, Arohi?
No, sir.
Pardon?
No, sir.
Oh, is it not a quadratic? Why?
Sir, I got minus 3x plus 1 equal to 0.
Minus
Yes, sir.
3x plus
Yes,
1
sir.
equals to 0. Did you
Yes,
get the same
yes,
thing,
sir.
Karthik, Akshat,
Yes,
and
sir.
Swati?
Yes sir.
3x minus
Good,
1.
good, good. Very good. Minus 3x plus 1 equals to 0. So there is no x square related terms and hence it is not a quadratic equation. Good. Let's try another questions. Everyone, please take your time. Do it properly. You have to check whether this given equation is a quadratic equation or not.
Done sir.
All right, others, let others finish it.
Done sir.
Sir, done.
All right. Swati, is it a quadratic equation?
Yes sir.
Is it? Are you sure?
Yes sir.
All right, Arohi, you please check it out. Is it a quadratic or not?
Sir, I'm still doing, sir.
Yeah, please do it.
Done, sir.
Is it a quadratic equation, Arohi?
Yes, sir.
All right. What is the equation you are getting? Tell me.
X square minus 6 minus 11x equal to 0.
X square minus
6. Wait. X square minus 11x minus 6 equal to 0.
x square minus
सर मेरे को अलग
11.
है.
X minus 6 equal to 0.
What you are telling? X square minus 11x minus 6 equals to 0. Okay, anyway, no problem. Observe everyone and then you can match the answer. Concentrate. So what it says that left hand side x minus 3 times 2x plus 1 is equals to x times x plus 5. So left hand side, if you open the bracket, this x will get multiplied by this entire 2x plus 1. So you will get x times 2x plus 1, and then again minus 3 will get multiplied by the entire bracket, that is minus 3 times of 2x plus 1, and right hand side what happens, x times x plus 5. So if you open the bracket, this is x square and this is plus 5x. Any confusion till here?
No, sir.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
No.
Again, if you open the bracket on the left hand side, x multiplied by 2x is nothing but 2x is square, and then x multiplied by plus 1 is plus x, and then minus 3 if you multiply by minus 2x, so that is minus 6x, and then minus 3 multiplied by plus 1 is minus 3, and that is equals to x square is as it is, and then plus 5x is as it is. Anyone having any doubts till here?
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Very good. Now, if you simplify it, this 2x square is as it is. This x minus 6x is minus 5x. And this minus 3 is as it is. That is equals to x square and plus 5x is as it is. Now, what happens? This x square from the right hand side, I will bring on the left hand side. Similarly, this 5x from the right hand side, we will bring on the left hand side. So you will get 2x square minus 5x minus 3 minus x square minus 5x, that is equals to 0. Any confusion till here?
No, sir.
Very good. Now, if you simplify properly, this
x square
2x
minus 10x
square
minus 3.
x is minus x square will remain only one of the x square, and same with this minus 5x, and this minus 5x will give me minus 10x, and this minus 3 is as it is, and that is equals to 0.
Sir, same आया.
Same, you got the answer, Akshat? Good. Karthik?
Same, sir.
Swati?
Yes, sir.
All right, Arohi, where it went wrong?
I wrote 6 instead of x.
So multiplication, you have a doubt in how to open the bracket and multiplication part in that?
No, sir. I made a silly mistake. I wrote the wrong.
So don't make it no silly mistake. Make big mistake. Why are you making silly mistake? Okay, in maths, make some big mistake, not silly. Okay, like 40,000, you write it as 4,000, right? Anyway, so you understand everyone, right? Yes, this is a quadratic equation. The answer is yes. And if I ask you the value of A, Arohi, tell me in these equations, what is the value of A?
1.
And what is the value of B?
Minus 10.
What is the value of C?
Minus 3.
Very good. Let's take another question. Everyone, please be very careful. Similar question. I'll give you time. Make sure there is no calculation mistake in opening the brackets. आराम से करो, धीरे धीरे करो, ठीक है? Take care of the calculations part.
Done, sir.
All right, good. Others, Swati, Arohi, Karthik, please do it.
Sir, done.
Good.
Sir, done.
Good. So I assume everybody understand, if any equation is given to you, you people will be able to judge whether it is a quadratic equation or not. Yes or no? Anybody has any doubts in like deciding it is a quadratic or not?
No, sir.
No, sir.
All right. And I hope all of you understand, if any quadratic equation is given to you, what is the value of A, what is the value of B, and what is the value of C? Will you be able to find it out?
Yes.
sir.
Good. Let's understand the next concept. Some of the questions I'll give as a homework, which you can try it, okay? All right, let's take another question, okay? So now everybody understand what is the meaning of a quadratic equations, right? Concentrate. Next concept we are learning. So just now we have learned if any equation is given to us, whether it is a quadratic or not. Now we are going to learn if any quadratic equation is given to us, right? How to solve it, right? How to solve it. So what is the standard form of a quadratic equation? Standard form of a quadratic equation is, tell me.
Plus
A
bx square plus
plus
c
plus
equals to
bx
zero.
plus c.
equal to 0.
Yes, the
Equal to zero.
standard form of a quadratic equation is ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. And what I told you, any quadratic equation can be solved by 3 different methods. Okay, we are going to learn the first method, which is called as factorization method. So in grade 9, you must have learned how to factorize the quadratic polynomial. Yes or no? Have you studied, Swati?
Yes, sir.
All right. So do you remember?
Yes. Sir, I remember.
All right, good. Anyway, even if you don't remember, there is nothing to worry. I'll explain it if required. Okay. So for example, here they are telling, no, find the roots of the equation. So first of all, tell me, Akshat, is it a quadratic equation or not?
Yes, sir.
What is the value of A?
2
What is the value of B?
minus 5.
What is the value of C?
3.
Yes. So in grade 9, you must have studied if there is a quadratic polynomial 2x square minus 5x plus 3, how to factorize. You must have learned it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
So just try to factorize. Whoever remembers, those who doesn't, those who forgot, I'll explain. Just try. Arohi, do you remember or you forgot?
I remember, sir. I'll try.
All right. Yeah, please try. There's nothing to worry. If you don't get, I'll help you. First, focus on only the factorizing part of the left-hand side. Then I will explain what to be done next.
Sir, done.
Yes, good. Everyone, let's take another couple of minutes, everyone.
Done, sir.
Good. Karthik Arohi is doing. Let them finish it off. Swati, you did it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Done, sir.
Good. Very good. Karthik, finish it off.
Sir, done.
All right. Tell me, Karthik, what is the factorization form of this 2x square minus 5x plus 3 you got?
Sir, 2x minus 3 into x minus 1.
2x minus 3 times x minus 1, and that is equals to 0. Everybody got the same factorization?
Yes, sir.
Arohi, did you get the same thing, or shall I explain one more time?
Got the same thing, sir.
100% you understand?
Yes, sir.
Good, very good. So now let's focus on one concept here, okay? Suppose, let's say one of the number is, let's say capital X, okay? And another number is capital Y. Is that all right? Everyone listen my question very carefully, okay? Suppose we have two different numbers. One of the number is X and another number is Y. And when I multiply these two numbers, I get the answer as 0. What can you conclude? Anything can you conclude, Akshat?
Sir,
X
one
or
of the
Y.
number
Sir,
is 0.
X equals to 1 by y.
X is equals to 1 by y.
Sorry, no.
Sir, one of
One
the
of the
x
number is 0.
Because
Yes.
one of
Yes.
them is 0.
Yes, at least one of the number has to be 0, because otherwise if you multiply two non-zero number, right? If you multiply two non-zero number, the answer can never be 0. So always remember, when two numbers are multiplied and if it is 0, at least one of them has to be 0. Either X has to be 0 or Y has to be 0 or both has to be 0. Are you getting it? whenever two numbers or more than two numbers are multiplied, and if you get the answer as 0, it means that at least one of the number has to be 0. At least one of them. All of them can also be 0, right? Did you get it, Karthik? So in this
Yes, sir.
part, when I'm telling there are two numbers, one of the number is x and another number is y, and when both are multiplies, it is equals to 0. It means that either x is 0 or y is 0 or both are 0, right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Is there any other possibilities?
No, sir.
No other possibility. Whenever, always remember, if two numbers are multiplied and the answer you are getting is 0, it means that at least one of them has to be 0. Are you getting it? At least one of them has to be 0. And using the same concept here also you can see two factors are multiplied. One of the factor is 2x minus 3. Another factor is x minus 1, and that is becoming equals to 0. What does it mean? It means that at least one of the factor has to be 0. So suppose when 2x minus 3 is equals to 0, you get the value of x is equals to 3 upon 2. Yes or no? Same way, when you take x minus 1 is equals to 0, you get the value of x is equals to 1. Did you get it, Akshat? Akshat is not.
Yes, sir.
All right. So what does it mean? It means that when I'm solving this quadratic equation, 2x square minus 5x plus 3 equals to 0, we get two answers, right? One of the answer is x is equals to 3 by 2, and another answer is x is equals to 1. Any confusion, Akshat?
No, sir.
Sir, actually, there's a question in the homework you gave. It required.
Quadratic. Yes, I know
Quadratic,
that
yes,
one. I
sir.
know that one. I know that one. Relax. So
Sir,
I know
but
that.
I actually I don't know how to explain the double answer, sir. Why did it come as double?
I'll explain. I'll explain that one. That word problems. No, we will get to. We'll come that. First, focus on just suppose any quadratic equation is given to you. How do we solve it? Is that all right? And always remember, whenever we solve any quadratic equation, we will always get two answers. Is that all right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
And suppose if the highest power on the variable, in case of linear equation, the highest power on the variable is 1, and that is the reason we get only one answer, right? But in quadratic equation, highest power on the variable is 2, and that is the reason we get two answers. Is that all right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Same way, suppose if we have cubic equation, for example, right? So in cubic equation, highest power on the variable will be 3. So if you solve any cubic equation, you will get three answers. Are you getting it, Karthik?
Yes,
Same
sir.
way, suppose if you have any equation in which the highest power on the variable is 10, it means that you will get 10 answer. So whatever the highest power on the variable, if it is, you will get that many answers. Are you getting it, Karthik? So in right now we are focusing on quadratic equation. So obviously when we solve quadratic equations, we will get two answers. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
And even if you want to check whether your answer is correct or not, so what you can do, whatever the value of x you have got, you can just back substitute in the equation and check whether left hand side satisfy the right hand side or not. So 2 times x square, it means that 2 times 3 upon 2 whole square minus 5 times 3 upon 2 plus 3. Yes or no? So that can be written as 2 times 9 upon 4 minus 15 upon 2 plus 3, right? And that is nothing but this is 9 upon 2 minus 15 upon 2, and this you write it as plus 6 upon 2, right? So 9 minus 15 is minus 6, minus 6 plus 6 is 0, 0 upon 2, that is nothing but 0. It means that x is equals to 3 by 2 is your correct answer. Yes or no?
Yes,
Same
sir.
way, even if you want to check whether x is equals to 1 is the correct answer for this quadratic equation or not, you can just substitute 1 and check. So 2 times 1 is square minus 5 times 1 plus 3. So this, if you simplify, this is 2 times 1 minus 5 plus 3. So that is nothing but 2 minus 5 plus 3, that is equals to 0. So it means that even x is equals to 1 is your correct answer. Do you understand 100%, Karthik, how to solve any quadratic equation by factorization method?
Yes, sir.
Factorizations part I have not explained. I assume you people know it because you have learned in grade 9 as well. In case if you
Sir,
don't, if you
in
want me to
eighth class,
discuss,
sir.
I will explain. Tell me, Karthik.
Sir, even in 8th class we learned this.
Good, very good. So you remember, right, Karthik, how to
Yes, sir.
factorize it? And right hand side equals to 0, and you know the process. Swati, any doubt is coming to your mind?
No, sir.
This concept have you understood?
Yes, sir.
All right. See, please understand when two numbers or more than two numbers are multiplied and if it is equals to 0, it means that at least one of the number has to be 0. Suppose, let's say another example I'm asking. Suppose if I take two numbers, let's say one of the number is A and another number is B, and if I multiply it and if I say answer is 10. So can I say, Swati, at least one of the number has to be 10?
Sir,
Do
can
you
you repeat?
understand my question? Yeah. See, first what I told, suppose there are two numbers and if one of the number is X and another number is Y, and if I am multiplying it, if I get the answer as 0, then I can say that at least one of them has to be 0. At least one of them, maybe both, right?
Yes, sir.
Same way, Swati, if I tell if there are two numbers, one of the number is A and another number is B, and if I'm multiplying these two numbers and I'm getting the answer as 10. So here also, can I say at least one of the number has to be 10 or both
No,
has to
sir.
be 10? No, you
No, sir.
cannot say, right? Not necessary because A can be 1, then B will be 10. A can be 2, and then B will be 5. A can be 5 upon
Five.
it's anything 5 upon 7, something 70 upon 5, like that, right? So this concept is applicable only when it is 0, then at least one of them has to be 0. Are you getting it, Swati?
Yes, sir.
Did you get, Karthik, what we discussed just now?
Yes, sir.
If other than 0 is there on the right hand side and left hand side, everything is multiplied individually, equate equals to 0. But another than 0, you cannot equate it, right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Arohi, did you get it what I explained just now, or you are confused? Tell the truth.
Got it, sir.
100% Arohi.
Yes, sir.
Good. Akshat, did you understand the concept which I explained just now?
Yes, sir.
All right, good. So it means you people are thorough now. If any equation is given to you and if I ask you to solve by factorization method, you will be able to solve, right? In
Yes,
case
sir.
if you doubt in factorization, ask. Let's take another simple question. Try to do everyone this question, and whomever I ask, that will only tell the answer.
Sir, done.
All right, good. Everyone, let's finish this. Let's take a couple of minutes. So this is the second concept what we are learning. First, we have learned if any equation is given to us, it is quadratic or not. Now, once we learn that it is a quadratic equation, then we are learning how to solve that quadratic equation by factorization method. So tomorrow you people have holiday or it is a school?
Have school, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Hmm.
Sir, done.
All right, others finish it off.
Sir, done.
Good. Akshat, finish it off.
Done, sir.
Or done already. What is the answer you got, Karthik?
Sir, 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 1.
No, after that, you know how to simplify it. You have done only the factorization part, right? After that, okay, tell me, I'll do it for you. So you got 6x square minus x minus 2 equals to 0. What is the factorization you got, this Karthik?
So factorization, I got 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 1 and x is equal to 2 by 3 or x is equal to 1 by 2.
Yes, that's what I
Minus
was telling you, right? So that's what I'm telling you. See, this factorization part is okay. That is the intermediate step. Final answer you have to tell only in terms of x. So here, if you simplify it, the first factors, right? When you equate it to 0, you will get x is equals to 2 by 3. And same way, second factor, if you
Minus 1 by 2. Minus 1 by 2.
yes, it is minus 1 by 2, correct. So everybody got the same answer. If not, tell the truth. Don't hesitate, because if you hesitate now, later it will be a troublesome.
So I didn't check the answer, sir, but I got 3x minus 2 into 2x plus 1.
You didn't check the answer.
Like I didn't put the value of x in it and I
See, please understand, when somebody tells you solve the equation, okay, or find the roots of the equations, what does it mean? It means that you have to find the value of x. Final answer is x only. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
See, final answer, when somebody tells you find the root of the quadratic equation or solve this quadratic equation, it means that you have to find the value of x. So when you solve this quadratic equation, you get two values of x. One of the value of x is 2 by 3 and another value of x is minus 1 by 2. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Did you get the same answer, Swati, Akshat, Karthik, Arohi, everyone now?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now, suppose if you are not confident about answer, whether your answer is correct or wrong, so what you can do, you can substitute in the given equation and you can check whether you get 0 or not. So your equation is 6x squared. So 6 times 2 upon 3 whole square minus 2 upon 3 minus 2, right? And you can check it out. 6 times what it will be, 4 upon 9, and this is minus 2 upon 3. This is minus 2. So this is 2 and 3. So this will become 8 upon 3 minus 2 upon 3 minus 6 upon 3. 8 minus 2 is 6. 6 minus 6 is, that is 0 upon 3, which is 0. It means that x is equals to 2 by 3 is your correct answer. Same way, if you want to check x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is correct or not, so you can substitute 6 times minus 1 by 2 is square of that minus of minus 1 by 2 minus 2 is equals to 0. Yes or no? So this is 6 times of minus 1 by 2 whole square is plus 1 by 4. Minus minus is plus 1 by, oh sorry, we need to verify it. So equals to 0 is not required. You should get actually after simplification 0 as the answer. So plus 1 by 2 and this is minus 2. So 6 into 1 is 6 upon 4, that is 3 by 2 plus 1 by 2 minus 2. So this is 3 plus 1, 4 upon 2 is 2, 2 minus 2 is 0, right? It means that x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is also correct answer. Is that all right? Please understand, whatever we did here, this is not supposed to be done, okay? In the exam, you don't have to do it. It is just, I told you, for verification purpose. You want to check whether your answer is correct or not, okay? Your answer is over here itself, that x is equals to 2 by 3 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2 is your answer. Is that all right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Is that all right, Akshay?
Yes, sir.
Is that all right, Arohi? Do you understand till where final answer is? Final answer is x is equals to 2 and x is equals to minus 1 by 2. Whatever I have done in yellow box, that is just for our verification purpose. Do you understand, Swati?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's take one more question and then we will wind up for today, okay? This is a good question. Take your time.
Sir,
Let's.
just still 15 minutes, sir.
हाँ तो करो करो आराम से करो. ये क्वेश्चन थोड़ा अच्छे से करना. This is a very good question. Be extra careful. If you don't get asked, don't hesitate. This is really a good question.
Done, sir.
Take your very good. Arohi, Swati, Karthik, please finish it off. और
Sir,
अक्षत
done.
तुम्हारा होमवर्क नहीं आ रहा है क्यों?
Sir, done.
Okay, good. Akshat, I am asking why are you not sharing the homework? Only first day you have shared. What about the second, third, and all?
सर वो 30 क्वेश्चंस मैं भेज दूंगा. मैंने सारे कर लिए. मैंने yesterday वो 10 वाले भी कर लिए. भेज
ठीक है,
दूंगा.
ठीक है. भेज देना. जो नहीं आता है ना वो पूछ लेना सेपरेटली. ठीक है.
ओके सर. ओके सर.
स्वाति,
can you
तुमने नहीं भेजा ना? तुमने
question?
सारा भेज दिया.
सर मैंने सारा कर लिया. मैं भेज दूंगा. अभी मम्मी 5 o'clock आएंगे तब भेज.
ठीक है, ठीक है. कार्तिक, या टेल मी यू हैव सेंट राइट और ही हैज आल्सो सेंट.
Sir, only just yesterday's homework I need to send, sir.
So do it. Whatever you know, you finish it off. Whatever you don't know, I'll explain. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All
Sir,
right,
can you explain this question?
Sorry.
Can you explain this question?
All right, I'll explain it. Akshat and Swati, you got it?
Yes sir.
Arohi?
2 by
Can you explain this question?
Okay, all right, I'll explain it. So first of all, I hope you should know the factorization part.
Sir, root 2 by
Relax.
root 3.
Relax. Okay.
Sir,
root 2
by
by
3.
root 3 is root 2 divided by root 3. That is inside the
Yes,
root
sir.
2 by 3, right?
Yes sir. Yes sir.
And both the roots here, it will be same. All right, now focus here, okay? Now focus here, everyone, those who have not got it. So what happens, your quadratic equation is 3x square minus 2 times root 6x plus 2 is equals to 0, right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Now just tell me, if I have to do any quadratic equation, when we have to solve any quadratic equation by factorization method, how do we factorize it? What is the process behind that? Tell me.
Sir, first you find the factors of the 2 and 3, sir.
Yes.
And I got 6, 1 and 3, 2, sir.
Yes, very good. So you will get 3 into 2 as 6, right, Karthik?
Yes, sir.
So same way what I can do, and if I ask you, Karthik, root 6 multiplied by root 6 is how much?
6.
6, right? It means that this, if I write it like this, 3x square minus 2 root 6x, can I write minus root 6x and then another minus root 6x? Can I write it or you're confused?
No, sir. You can write.
Because minus root 6x minus root 6x will be minus 2 root 6x, right? And this plus 2 is as it is, that is equals to 0. Did you get it, Karthik? That's the reason I was telling you this is a good question. Arohi, did you understand, or shall I explain one more time?
Understand, sir.
When you multiply the coefficient of x squared, that is a, with the constant term c, that is 3 into 2 is your 6. But 6 can be written as root 6 times root 6 as well, right? So that is the reason minus 2 root 6x I have written as minus root 6x minus root 6x, right? Because when you simplify it, you will get minus 2 root 6x. Any confusion till here, Kartik, Arohi?
No, sir.
No, sir.
Very good. After that, do you know how to do it, Kartik?
Yes, sir.
Arohi, do you know how to take common when root is involved?
Yes, sir.
Please do it. Let's see if you can do it. If not, no problem. Arohi, I'll help you. ये 10 क्वेश्चंस होमवर्क ज्यादा हो रहे हैं या कम दूं, और मतलब इससे कम दूं या इतना काफी है 10 क्वेश्चंस एवरी डे?
Sir, we have other homeworks to do, sir.
You want me to give less number of homeworks?
Sir, 5 questions. Sir, like,
5
I mean,
questions, okay.
sir, actually, this 10 questions are small, sir, but the questions are pretty hard, sir. Like, they take some process. So
कोई
they
hard
take
नहीं होता है, सब simple questions. Okay, if you want me to tell, send me 10, 5, how many? Swati will decide. Tell me, Swati, how many you want?
Sir,
5 या 10 बोलो, मैं वही भेजूंगा.
सर मैंने कल वाले 10 नहीं किए थे तो मेरे को पता नहीं कितना टाइम हो गया.
नो नो, ओके. सो आज के मतलब आज कितना भेजूं, 5 या 10?
सर कार्तिक बताए तो.
अच्छा ठीक है.
सर
कल हम
डिपेंड
आज
करता है आप
कम
कैसे
दूंगा,
टाइप
कल
का
ज्यादा
भेज
दूंगा
रहे
क्योंकि
हो.
संडे है ना. टेल मी अक्षर.
सर डिपेंड करता है आप कैसे टाइप का भेज रहे हो. अगर
हाँ,
लॉन्ग आंसर भेज रहे हो तो 5. अगर छोटे छोटे लाइक 2 मार्क्स 3 मार्क्स दो ऑल का तो भी लाइक 6 7 और अच्छे. लेकिन अगर एमसीक्यू है
अच्छा
तो
ठीक है,
10 to 15
ठीक है,
भेज
ठीक है,
सकते हैं.
ठीक है.
सर
तो
लेकिन
मैं,
अभी संडे है ना सर, अभी दे दो. अभी लंबा दे
हाँ
सकते
ठीक है,
हैं.
कल मैं ज्यादा होमवर्क दूंगा, आज कम देता हूँ. ठीक
ओके
है, आज
सर.
कम दूंगा, कल ज्यादा दे दूंगा.
ओके सर.
हाँ, sir.
ठीक है. एवरीबॉडी डन दिस वन? कार्तिक, आरोही.
हाँ, sir. हो गया.
No, sir.
Okay, tell me, Arohi, what is the answer?
3x minus 2 into x minus root 2.
Arey Baba, what are you doing, Arohi? I'm always telling you, whenever you have to solve any quadratic equation, you have to tell me the value of x. Final answer, x value, not the factorized form, right?
x equal to 2 by 3 पहले में, और दूसरे में x is equal to plus root 2.
ये गलत है ना, Arohi? What are you doing?
सेम.
No, Arohi. Please understand carefully here, okay? Please, everyone, please focus here. 3x square minus root 6x minus root 6x plus 2 equals to 0. So once you have splitted the middle term, what we do here, from the first term and second term, whatever is common, we bring it outside. So obviously you can see here x is common. Along with that, root 6, जो 3 है ना, root 3 can also be taken as common, right? If you take root 3 as common inside the bracket, sorry, root 3x is also common. So if you take root 3 times x as common, one of the root 3 will come, right? Because root 3 times root 3 will become 3. And x you have taken outside, so one more x will be there. And then minus. From root 6x, you have already taken root 3x. So only remaining will be root 2, right? Any confusion, Arohi? Please tell the truth, because later it is going to be complicated. Today is the first session, so it is little easier. So still, if you are finding it difficult, please tell clearly. Are you finding difficult in taking common here?
No, sir. Once can you say it again?
No, what I'm telling here, from the first and second term, root 3x I have taken as common. Are you able to visualize that, or you're finding difficult in visualizing that?
Sir, why we take root 3 as common? Sir, we have taken 3 as common, sir.
No, if you take 3 as common, if you just, okay, imagine here, if you are taking 3 as common, okay, let's take your wording only. Suppose if I take 3 as common, x is also there. So if I take x as common, so what will remain here? 1x minus, then what will you get here? Tell me.
Root 2 is. Oh, okay.
क्या
Root 3
कर रही हो
only.
यार वही 3 times root 2 is not root 6, right? Root 3 times root 2 is root 6, right, Arohi? 3
Yes,
times
sir.
root 2 is not 6, that is 3 root 2. Are you getting it?
Yes, sir.
So that's the reason, okay? So here what you can take common, root 3 you can take common, and from x is square and this x you can take x as common. So root 3 from this 3 you have taken, so one of the root 3 will remain, because root 3 times root 3 is equals to 3, and from x is square one of the x you have taken common, so one of the x will remain, and then minus from root 6, root 3 you have taken common, so root 2 will be there, and x you have already taken outside, so nothing will remain. Same way from the third and fourth term, if you observe carefully, minus is common because here minus is there, and here 2 is there, root 6 is there, so you can take a root 2 as common, because root 2 if you take here you will get here root 3x, and then here what happens, plus you want, but you have taken minus, so minus will also come as the common, right? And that is equals to 0. Did you get it, Arohi, or you are struggling? Tell the truth, it's okay, I can explain one more time.
Sir, I got it, sir.
All right, please always tell the truth, okay? Now if you see here inside this bracket, this is root 3x minus root 2. Here also root 3x minus root 2. So if you take these two as common, that is root 3x minus root 2. So what will remain from the first term? This root 3x will remain, and from the second one what will remain? Minus root 2 will remain, that is equals to 0. And when you simplify each bracket and equate equals to 0, you will get x is equals to root 2 upon root 3. That can also be written as square root of 2 upon 3, right? Even if you take the second bracket and if you solve it, you will get x is equals to root 2 upon root 3, and that can also be written as square root of 2 upon 3. It means that when you solve this quadratic equation, you will get the value of x is equals to square root of 2 upon 3. Actually, in this question, as I told you, right, whenever we solve any quadratic equation, we will have two answers. Did I tell Karthik?
Yes, sir.
Here also you are getting two answers, but both the answers are same. Is that all right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
All right, good. Even if you want to verify it, you can just substitute here. You will get the answer as 0. Any confusion, Akshay?
नहीं सर कोई कंफ्यूजन नहीं.
All right. So any confusion, Arohi? I think you're finding little difficult in factorization. So today you practice, okay? It is there in the 9th polynomial chapter as well. How to factorize quadratic polynomial, even in 8th is there. Still, if you don't understand, you ping me personally, okay? That I'm not able to understand factorization part. Is that all right?
Okay, sir.
Karthik, you understand completely the factorization part?
Yes, sir.
Swati?
Yes, sir.
All right. So today, what all things we have learned, we will quickly summarize and then we will wind up. Okay. So first thing we have learned how any quadratic equation looks like, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So any quadratic equation will always be of the form ax square plus bx plus c equals to 0. And the most important thing, the value of a can never be 0, right? Value of b can be 0, no problem. Value of c can be 0, no problem. But a can never be 0, because if a becomes 0, it will not remain a quadratic equation, right?
Yes, sir.
So after that, what we have learned, if any equation is given to us, and if we want to check whether it is a quadratic equation or not. So for that, we simplify first the equation, and then we check if there is any variable, and if on that variable highest power is 2, then it is a quadratic equation, else it is not a quadratic equation, right, Swati?
Yes, sir.
And next, what we have learned, like how we solve any simple equations, right? Linear equation. So same way we can solve quadratic equations. To solve the quadratic equation, how many methods are there, Swati?
Yes, sir. Three.
Three methods are there, right? Yes. To solve any quadratic equations, we have three methods. First method we are learning, like how to solve any quadratic equation by factorization. Sometimes we call this method as splitting the middle term method, okay? Like whatever the middle term is there, no, that is bx. We split into two terms and then we factorize and then we solve it, right?
Yes, sir.
All right. And most important thing, have you understood when two numbers are multiplied, so each one of them we equate equals to 0 and get the value of x. That part you understand?
Yes, sir.
All right. All right. So आज के लिए I think this much is fine. Tomorrow we will learn the second method of solving quadratic equation. That is the most important method. That is called as completing the square method. That will be new for all of you. Akshat, do you have any doubts from today's class? Do you want to ask anything?
नहीं sir, कोई doubt नहीं है. No doubt, sir.
Rohit, do you want to ask any doubts from today's class?
नहीं sir, कोई डाउट नहीं है.
All right, good. Karthik, do you want to ask any doubts from today's class?
No, sir.
Swati, do you want to ask any doubts from today's class? All right. So we will wind up for today. We'll continue tomorrow. Okay. And whatever the homework is pending, everyone please finish it off and share with me. Okay. Whatever you don't get, you can ask me.
Okay, sir.
Chalo then. So let's wind up for today. We'll continue in the next sessions. Bye bye. Take care.
Bye, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Bye bye.